So I never actually noticed anything was a little different with Marcy. Marcy was just herself, but in middle school we actually noticed a big transition. She used to be a super happy child, and she became very depressed.
I understood what I was feeling, but I didn't understand why or what it meant. So I kind of just ignored it and put it off.
Marcy Chun is a transgender girl who's a junior in high school in San Antonio. She came out to her mother last year.
She says, "Mom, I'm transgender." And so obviously I didn't have to be hit over the head with a chair. I was able to figure out exactly, I understood and except that I realized I didn't know anything. And so again, the internet is pretty much my first go-to. And I also researched, like, where can I find support in San Antonio?
It felt like 1,000 pounds were being lifted off my shoulders. And then when I told my parents, it felt like the weight of the entire earth just came off my shoulders. I had a lot of gender dysphoria. Sometimes it was to the point that I would just sob at night in my bed. I wouldn't tell anyone just because I was embarrassed. And just so for the longest time, I just had a lot of gender dysphoria, and it's, for the most part, completely gone away.
Gender dysphoria is feeling one's emotional and psychological identity to be incongruent with the sex assigned at birth.
I still know that I am trans. It's kind of hard to explain. It's like you're thrown somewhere and you look in the mirror and you see yourself, but you know that's not who you should be. You look at something and you feel like this is you. You know you can recognize it's you, but something feels wrong. And you feel like there's something missing.
Marcy is now living her authentic self. She's in the top of her class, speaks Mandarin, and music is her passion.
I've been playing violin for 6 years. I played in the middle school orchestra. Halfway through freshman year, I picked up the guitar. I taught myself the ukulele, and I'm teaching myself bass. I started a band with a few of my friends.
I'm totally confident that we're making the right decision for her. She's a different person since she came out to us. She does smile, she jokes, she's more affectionate, she's just in general a happier child. And again, you ask any of our friends, they would say that the transition from the crabby, frowny person to the happy, smiley person is amazing.
But Ginger Chun is worried about proposed discriminatory legislation being considered at the Texas Capitol this legislative session.
My child is a person, just like they're a person, and my child is not hurting anybody by being herself. She is smart, she is kind, and she is going to contribute greatly to the world, and I want them to realize that they're discriminating against a person. They're discriminating, it could be their child, their sibling, somebody close to them in their life, and they're trying to make these laws that discriminate against just real people, and they're hurting real people.
Discrimination is not a Texas value. Embrace dignity and respect for every Texan. Join Equality Texas.